Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make Crockpot hamburger casserole. You need to brown a pound of ground beef or ground sausage. I decided to do ground beef. I drained it, cooked it and drained it, and we put it in the crock pot. The next thing you need to add is some chopped potatoes and chopped onion. And we need to add a can of cream of mushroom soup.
There's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy breeze.
You're gonna need a teaspoon of garlic salt and half a teaspoon of regular salt. And then just need to get a cooking spoon, stir all this up, and you're gonna cook this on high for 3 hours. And then we have some other things to add to it, so I will see you back here 3 hours. Okay y'all, so after 3 hours, I noticed that with this recipe, it lacked liquid. So, a lot of liquid. So, instead of just 1 can of cream and mushroom soup, you probably need to add 2, and then take the can, one of the cans, and fill it up with a little bit of water, and put that in here, okay? And go ahead and combine that, and then that'll give you a little bit extra liquid to finish cooking the potatoes and stuff in. And then at the 3 hour mark, you will need to add 2.5 to 3 cups of chicken broth or beef broth. I did chicken, and about 1.5 cups of uncooked elbow macaroni. And then you just, I did longer than 30 minutes just to make sure that the macaroni got done. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Now, since it's finished, we're at the last little bit of this recipe. So you need to add about half a cup of sour cream. And then you're gonna add about, I think it's about 2 cups of cheddar. And then you're gonna reserve that last part of the cheddar, is like a half a cup for the top. So we'll stir all this in. And then you're gonna let it just finish up a little bit, because we already kind of did the last 20 minutes. You'll see in the recipe it says something about letting it cook another 20. I've kind of already done that because I wanted to make sure that the noodles got done before I put the cheese in. I just didn't want it to be a big mess. That's why I told y'all before in many other videos that I like to cook the noodles first, or the pasta first, before we put it in, because it just sometimes just does not do right. So I'm going to go ahead, now that we got it all stirred up and ready, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to put this on top, the last little half a cup of cheddar on top, and then I'm going to turn it off and just let it sit, because it's very hot right now. And you let it sit, and it should melt the cheese. So I will come back and finish this as soon as this is done. Okay y'all, so this is what it looks like about 20 minutes after it has just kind of, not 20 minutes, sorry. This is what it looks like about 10 minutes or so after it sit here, just warming up, and it melted automatically. I didn't have to do anything. And that's it. Smells great, and also it's going to be a really good casserole, because it's very hearty and it's very cheap to make. You're going to make Crockpot Swiss chicken. Go ahead and spray your crock pot or use a liner. And I put 6 chicken breasts in here, boneless, skinless, and I sliced them in half. So it was actually 3, and I sliced them in half and made 6 out of them. So now I need to put my Swiss cheese on top, and I'm just gonna see. Original recipe called for 6 slices, but I'm just gonna do 8. I think it is. Yeah, 8 slices. All right. And then the next thing you need to do, put cream and chicken soup.
wish I could wipe my
Quarter cup or so of milk. So it could be almond milk or whole, it doesn't matter, whatever milk you use. I use almond, y'all know that. Make sure it's unsweetened almond milk. Then you need some dressing mix or stovetop stuffing, sprinkle on the top. And about a half a stick, 3/4 of a stick of butter. I just used what I already had. And you're going to cook this on high for about 3 hours or until the chicken is done. All right, I'll see y'all back here when it's finished. Okay, y'all, this is the finished product. It tastes really good and it got done pretty quick. I decided to put it on a bed of mashed potatoes, and it's gonna be like the ultimate comfort food. You may need to salt it a little bit, but I would wait until I served and let your family decide if it needs salt or not. But it tastes great and it was really quick and easy. I'll see y'all next time.
and as the light starts